What's up, everybody? It's Lids, and we're back for some more Witcher, and... oh, God! There is already something sneaking up behind us, and I believe it has poisoned us, based on the green cloud that is currently around us. Oh, there's another one. So, I was about to say, we are in the process of making our way through the Spider Forest. I was going to head back to town for a little bit to offload some of our stuff here, because we are apparently over 1 pound, kilogram, whatever the unit of measurement is, overweight. I mean, if we're about to go into a new area, then we're probably going to end up picking up more stuff, and so, yeah, we could drop something and we'd be okay for a little while, but my guess is that we really ought to head back and sell some, well, I mean, like, what are we actually gonna get rid of? Drop that. It's not like we have a bunch of extra armors that we're carrying. Some of that stuff has just a little bit of weight. What is it that's weighing us down here? Oh, and Drega teeth are actually fairly heavy. Yeah, I'm not sure I realized that would be a thing. Along with jaws, okay. That's something, I suppose. And then outside of that, scary music, but hide as well. Okay, so these crafting-ish / potentially quest items for confirming that we have defeated a certain amount of these guys. It's weighing down a little more than I was expecting it to. So I think let's actually quickly... oh. I was gonna say, we'll mark a place on the map and head there, but I don't think we're actually able to do that. Also, I was under the impression that this was gonna be some really far distance. However, I realized that we're actually roughly halfway to the quest that we're trying to make it to. So maybe it is worth it to just keep pressing forward. That didn't sound good. I have no idea what that was. But you're scaring me. I mean, sure, there's... whoa! Traps. That's what it was. Probably some here. Yep. I'm looking at the trap. Okay. I was gonna say, rather not have to walk right up next to it. Pretty sure there would more than one. Yeah, there are. And of course, the trap weighs something. Maybe we don't really need to hold on to those. I don't know what category it falls under. This, apparently. I suppose, not surprisingly, it falls under the trap category. I suppose that shouldn't have been a surprise, but... I mean, we're running out of obvious things to get rid of. Oh, the superb short sword. Just verify that it is not as good as what we are currently using. It is... no, not as good. Okay. So I think that is a better option for us to drop, and that does give us a lot more leeway. Okay, so I see this. What the heck was that sound, though? Necker warriors? Okay, I did hear about Neckers. I think this was another type of enemy that we were supposed to fight for some kind of contract. There are still, I believe, some of those traps on the ground here. The last of these guys. Like, if they're just hanging around here. Well, okay, here's one. Oh, okay, well, clearly. Ow. Take that. I really thought I was about to swing that sword. There are a lot of them. I wonder if there is something in this area that triggers them. Are you burrowing underground? That is not cool. Oh, and throwing stuff at me as well? These guys are weird. I mean, the little guys are very little. They also dodge a lot. Yeah, I wondered if there's like, you know, if we step on any of this red stuff here, are we technically attracting them or something like that? Is blood? Or is that blood just supposed to be a hint of like, hey, do you expect something if you go here? No, I armed that, but just collect it, or I guess I disarmed but didn't pick it up. Might have actually been useful to have it. Neckers are, like I said, I believe something that we are also supposed to try to fight for a Witcher contract, so to the extent that we can loot the stuff from the guys that we just fought, which maybe we've done that, maybe we haven't, I don't really know. Let's do a quick save here. This looks like a significant location. We saw something like this in one of the religious areas in the Lavalette Castle. Don't know what to make it. Oh, I was about to walk directly onto that. And we'll do another one of these, I suppose, and you are pointing me toward this thing. Oh. Basically a place of power. And we have found the river. Oh, okay, it is right here. On the other side of this. Oh, that was close. Really wish there weren't quite as many of these. They are quite difficult to see on the ground. Unless we were to, like, walk extremely slowly and look only directly in front of us, so I feel like we might then be able to find them. Okay. That looked like one for a second. Stairs. Very peculiar. I don't know, man. I don't know what to expect. Clearly, we have a bit of a dramatic entrance here. We're looping around. Don't know what to make of this. Some ruins as well. Ruin something bats? We know this was here? Like, was I supposed to know and I just didn't remember, or did we hear about this already? Something's not right. Way too peaceful. I know I would expect a big fight here at some point. Is this actually all there is up here? We go down this. Oh, we go down this way into this cave-like area. Cool. Yes, I know we are definitely going to want to do... no, not that. It's to break through. Oh, what? There we go. Okay, I really can't walk down there? I find that hard to believe. Do I go jump down? That certainly looks like we successfully made our way through there. Are we not supposed to be in here for plot reasons yet? Did I accidentally go in the wrong direction? Maybe. I thought this was actually the way that we were supposed to loop around. That maybe it was a false alarm before when I was saying that we were right next to the spot that we were supposed to go to. It freaked me out. So I'm guessing this is technically somewhere where we're supposed to go after we do whatever we're supposed to do here, which I Honestly, I forget what it is. It's something having to do with the Cavern. Cavern's mucus was not only poisonous, but also magical. In fact, Triss Marigold confirmed, beyond all doubt, an herb known as osmark was necessary to prepare the antidote. The plant, as is widely known, grows underground in very damp places. That would suggest that we were going in the right direction then. If we were to go through that cave area, Geralt considered whether to search for such a place himself or ask Cedric for help. Having in the past worn his boots down on long treks in pursuit of Elsie rewards, Geralt decided to give his feet some rest and choose the second option. He went to see Cedric and asked him about Osmark. As luck would have it, the elf sent him on another trek deep into the forest to a cave beneath some elven ruins. So, yeah, that would suggest to me that we were, in fact, going in the right direction, and maybe, I don't know if it's a bug or what, but it really looked like we had done the quote-unquote correct thing to get through here. And that for some reason the game just does not want me to go down this way. So tell you what, I think I'm going to save here, and then I'm going to reload on the chance that that might give us the opportunity to just work our way around what I assume is in fact a bug, because it seems like I think we're doing the right thing. Okay, so I've reloaded. Still can't make through. Oh, you know what? I know what we have to do. We've broken through there a bit, but I think we still have these branches blocking our way, so if we burn them down, maybe? That thing? Maybe? Or maybe I just missed? Huh? I'm truly confused. Just wait for it to come back, and no. That. No. Alright. One moment while I resort to Google. Be right back. Okay. So, according to Google, there is a waterfall that we are technically supposed to walk through. So maybe this was not technically the way in which we were supposed to first make our way through there. Also, how did we leave this area here? Like so. My guess is that we actually were not supposed to go this way first, after all. I think it was probably a false alarm in that case. I mean, I hear a waterfall. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like this is probably the top of said waterfall, and the proper way to do this is to go down to the ground level and walk through like that. I probably was just assuming... It sounded like combat music. Probably just assuming that we would not be able to walk through a waterfall, because normally that is not something that you would look to do. Can we do this again? Apparently we can't. I didn't take this trap before? Okay. So I think we actually... Yeah, we actually go through here. Directly. That's simple. Alright then. Now, call me crazy here. I think that's a good time to see. And in fact, even, like, if we have any potions, might even be worth doing something like this. Okay, well, like, less vitality doesn't sound like a good idea, but maybe... Ooh, seeing through walls if we're in a cave? Maybe that's worthwhile. Swallow for the regeneration, possibly. Let's try going without any potions, but I suspect that we will have some pretty nasty stuff to fight soon. And I'm guessing it's going to be monsters, not humans. Do I have a map to know where within this area we are supposed to go? Well, this doesn't look like a zigzag as much as it looks like a fork in the road, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I am wrong. Okay. That the sound of something that wants to fight us? It certainly would seem like it. Hello!
Wonder how many more.
My guess? A whole freaking lot of them. Yep. You're a big one. Please don't do that. Also, please don't dodge my attacks. That's not cool. Don't like you surviving with just a tiny bit of HP left. I'm gonna hit you. Then you gotta go down. Also, like, ALCHEMY could be useful here. Thought you had just a tiny bit of HP. Ow! Whoa! I think we take bonus damage when we get hit from behind. And that enemy certainly was attacking us from behind there. I think that's manageable. I think we were doing quite well there at the very beginning, and then I got a little unorganized, little sloppy, walked into one of those side areas and engaged more enemies simultaneously than we had to. So I think we should be okay. I think we should be okay. I don't exactly know what that place of power does, other than, I mean, it has a life indicator above it, so I assume that's doing something. Also, let's proactively switch to ALCHEMY here for mind control. So yeah, I want to get as many of you down when I'm fighting you one at a time as possible. Because we know we're going to get a lot of you to show up.
Damn monsters.
Most notably here. Now, do they show up out of the walls? I really hope not. They can show up behind us, though. Okay, we just went overweight. That's a really bad time for that to become a factor. I thought that was backwards. Oh, okay, well, that's not gonna help. Okay, so here are some of the other guys, including a big one that I just absolutely whiffed on. Yes, I know I'm carrying too much weight. I actually don't know if that affects our combat at all. I mean, obviously it affects our movement speed, which is potentially significant. Okay, you're just a little too quick for me right now. Okay, now this guy. Come on. Little guy here. Oh, see, like, this is what I don't like. You survive with 1 HP left, or whatever the equivalent of that is. Okay, there are still several here that I don't like. Okay, we got you. I just wanted to make sure that we weren't fighting a bazillion all at once. And this is not really helping, though. Okay, nope, 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 nope. Move, Geralt. Move, Geralt. A very awkward angle. Not a fan of it. You know, you probably aren't either. Let's quickly drop some stuff. And yes, we probably should have known that it was going to be a bad idea to try to carry all this into this area. Don't want to drop wall here. Oh, look, it got all peaceful. I mean, we could use a swallow potion and it would suddenly save us a tiny bit of weight. I don't really think that's the answer. I think some of these traps, yeah, like 6 pounds worth of traps or 6 kgs worth of traps. I think we do that. Now we can move. In which direction? Looks like they are very similar, and I'm gonna continue to open up this menu. That doesn't look good. Oh, it's trying to sneak up behind me, aren't you? Okay. Lots of items over here. Again, I'd pretty sure that there is a Necker contract. Some variety, I'm not going to take the snares. For reasons we've already established. I think we have all the stuff we need for that Necker stuff now. Necker quests. Alright, there's gotta be a right way here, though. Okay, the left side is a dead end, which would lead me to believe that there's something good at the end of this path. Maybe. Or nothing at all. This is the quote-unquote correct direction. Man, it just keeps on branching, doesn't it? My guess is that left is correct here. Male enhancement. And some orange, too. Not bad. Now I'm expecting some Neckers. What the heck was that sound? What are you? Hold on a second. I don't think we want mind control here. I think we want to blast you into oblivion. Oh.
I'm too old for this.
Finishing move on you, I think, definitely the way to go. Necrophage blood? And I'm assuming this is probably what we're looking for. Yeah, smart. Can we get more of it? Okay, yeah, just in case. Is this actually a dead end? Do we go backwards to get, to the exit? Assuming that... No. We're, like, in the wall, according to the minimap. It's assuming that there would be a way out, a convenient way out, on getting what we came here for, but apparently not. And we did see earlier that there were some Neckers that spawned behind us, so don't necessarily think we're out of the woods just yet. Or out of the cave. You know what I mean. That was a dead end. Okay. Don't think this guy had anything. Oh, I take it back. Valuable figurines. So much so that, so much stuff that we reached our threshold for not being able to carry things anymore. Oh. Okay. Another trophy. I thought we had one. Two. The one that's given us vitality. Vitality versus damage. I feel like I'd kind of prefer the vitality one that we're using right now. But, oh, there are more Neckers, and I did forget to actually drop anything. I got distracted there. I'm sorry. I mean, also dropping traps? Maybe? I just don't anticipate us using those very often. And wow, this one is way better than this. It would seem. Yeah. So let's drop that. It'll give us, put us at exactly 300 out of 300. I don't know if that is the point where we start being encumbered, or if we actually need to be over 300 for that to be the case. And in which case, do we drop something very light? So many ingredients here. So this is what I think is the key thing that we want to get rid of as soon as we get to town. But even then, I'm surprised. It seems like we're loading up on weight very easily. Are there any books that are of any notable weight? No, there are not. We could get rid of all of our traps or all of our bombs. No. Well, I suppose I would like to keep some of those just in case. Sword upgrades, like, are there any sword upgrades that we don't feel particularly attached to? Oh, okay, well, you know what? Actually, I hate the throwing knives. I hate them. Based on what they were like to use in the tutorial, so there we go. There's a little bit of a weight margin for us. You'd also see some items dropping there, which may or may not have been the throwing knives that I dropped. Don't necessarily think that we need to loot absolutely everything that we see here from the Neckers. That sounded like something big. I did see that we just walked past something. We don't have room. We can't carry. So I would kind of like to just get out of here at this point. I think we are on our way to doing. Now, will there be enemies out here awaiting us? Yeah, probably. Probably. And I do wonder if we can ultimately go up that way that we started going before. Also, will there be traps here again? Yes. Not sure if we walked right past this one. Also, we probably shouldn't have picked that up, because that was going to happen. Should have known. Just that, you know, if you give me the chance, if you're offering it, then I'm going to do it. Okay, yep. More where these guys came from. Can I just walk away? Probably gonna step on a trap and then get stuck, and then we're gonna end up fighting him anyway. Is this technically the right direction? Pretty sure there was... Yeah, we could have probably gone a little bit further to the west, which I suppose is actually technically the road. But anyways, this appears to be the way that we came here initially. Felt like there was going to be a trap here. I think I turned the wrong way, yeah. And by the wrong way, I mean down the path. Oh, what the... That was a trap. It was a trap, but it sounded like someone punching us in the face. I was very confused. Okay, making me a little nervous there. I feel like the game is going to crash on us at that rate, but we've made it back to town. Or at least the outskirts of town.
Piss off, Jester.
Thank you. I think. Alright, now that's just excessive.
Jester.
So, we have the Necker contract. We have the Ostmark. Where do we bring it? It'll protect us, sure. But then do we, Oh, maybe the Karen main quest here? In the Karen's lair, Geralt learned that the monster's mucus was highly toxic. Triss gave our hero the formula for a potion that would render him immune to the beast's terrible venom, but he needed an herb known as Ostmark to make the drop. He continued the story of the herb in another section. Dear reader, you will learn how the hunt for the Cavern progressed. Okay, so... Sounds like we may already have the recipe for it. We do... Is it in meditation? Might be. It's alchemy, and then... This might be another way to get rid of some of our weight. I don't think the herbs that we've picked up have much, if any, weight at all, so... Unless that varies a bit. Let's see. What am I looking for, though? What's it called? I may not have read it. Let's look at our inventory for a second. At our crafting diagrams, which I don't actually know if we need to, like click on them, or if we just automatically know how to make them when they're in our inventory. I think it's this. Provides protection from Karen's toxic mucus. Yeah, okay. So we're looking for mongoose. I'm sure we will see if in fact we have the other necessary ingredients for it. Right, mongoose is what we're looking for. Mongoose. Alchemy ingredient, quest item. Okay. We can... Oh, did I... It says Fulgur, which I think is an ingredient type, and not an indication that we're actually about to create the wrong potion, but we'll see. I mean, we could potentially make 2, I guess. Apparently, also that gave us an achievement. Like, could it be that, does this tell us how long it lasts? It doesn't. So I wonder if maybe, you know, there might be that by having 1, we can have enough duration to last some of the fight, but maybe not the entire fight, so might be useful to have 2. Are there any other potions that look particularly interesting? Ooh, extra damage sounds nice. Explosives. What is this? Oh, an explosive as well. That potion gives us less damage? I'm not sure I realized that. Okay, I think we'll leave it with the basics for now. I think it's just before fighting the Karen, and I assume that that means that we may be very close to being able to do that. Let's turn in our other quests as well, before we get started on that. I assume that we would fight the Karen in this dock area. The reason why the soldiers are running around, the guards.
Greetings.
I mean, there's a green indicator here, which looks like it's in the inn.
What does a bloody witch?
Probably Triss, based on the location there. Except I feel like we've already spoken to her about all these things. Let's double check the journal for... Might be this? Or not that one. Necker. We've done this. Who do we have to turn this into? Oh. If we mark it on our map, I'm sure that will help. Assume it's someone in town. Oh, destroy all the entrances to the Necker tunnels? Okay, no, that's not the one that we've not done that. Take it back. This we've done. Think. Possibly. No, we haven't done this. What? We've done some of these. Have we not? I thought we had updates to these. Maybe not, though. I thought we just had to kill a certain amount of them and that was enough, but it appears as though there are specific locations that we're actually supposed to go to that I assume we had not done. We done this? Sure. No, I think we may have actually not completed any of that stuff. In which case, maybe it's just the Karen that we are prepared to fight now. In which case, did we not actually need all those items? Should we sell the many very expensive, or not very expensive, but very heavy things that we picked up? Whoa! That would explain a lot. 37.5 pounds/kilograms of cloth? Yeah, it's probably weighing us down. Now, do we want to sell all of it? Maybe not. For all I know, it's an extremely valuable, or at least useful, crafting resource. But it also seems like we can get it very easily. So, I mean, look at that. Now we have a bunch of wiggle room there. Do we have anything else hiding in this area that's also taking... Whoa, iron ore? Okay, I suppose that should also be expected, and leather, that should probably also be expected. I will also hold on to a little bit of it. But this will give us a lot more room to work with here. So, probably should... Whoa, timber. Okay, also understandable. And let me know if this is a horrendous idea. Because, like I said, I have no idea how valuable or how useful those things are. It does seem like we've picked up a lot of them. I mean, see how many of them we had there in our inventory. So it's not like we're about to run out of any opportunities to get them, at least or so it seems. We gone up yet? I remember climbing up some of these ladders in the past. Have we been up this one specifically? I couldn't tell you. Huh? I can climb this. Oh, here. Thought I was gonna climb that skinny little beam and do some tightrope walking. Well, it's just a lookout tower. Not sure if it's one that we've necessarily seen before or if this one's new, but anyways, I think this is a good place for us to wrap up this video, and by the looks of things, it seems as though we might be facing the cavern next, so prepare yourselves. I'll see you then.